New tonight, we are getting disturbing details about the Prescott man indicted for allegedly selling guns to use in a planned mass shooting at a concert in Atlanta.
Yeah, court docs say 58-year-old Mark Prieto wanted to start a race war before the 2024 election. He says his goal was to target minorities specifically. Sarah Robinson sat down with a criminal defense attorney who explained how the FBI was able to catch this suspect. Sarah.
Yeah, Prieto was arrested on May 14th in New Mexico while driving east on the I-40. And the concerts he was planning to target were on the same day he was arrested and also the next day on May 15th. He had 7 guns in his car, and court paperwork shows the suspect, Mark Prieto, had been talking to an undercover FBI agent for 4 months planning this attack.
Tonight, we are getting a first look at 58-year-old Mark Prieto from Prescott. He's the suspect indicted for planning a mass shooting and selling weapons with the intent to commit a felony.
It's almost an apocalyptic type conspiracy where they believe if they can start a race war and then, things will happen and there'll be this big change in America.
Criminal defense attorney Russ Richelsoph, who is not affiliated with this case, went over the court documents in detail. The investigation started in January when records show undercover sources within the FBI met Prieto at various gun shows in Arizona. It was there he would state his intention to commit a mass murder, quote, targeting blacks, Jews, and Muslims. He also said, quote, we're going to fight back now and every whitey will be the enemy across the whole country, and said of minorities, quote, they're not people, they're monsters as far as I'm concerned. Documents say Prieto told undercover agents he wanted to start a race war ahead of the 2024 election and specified the attack should happen after Super Tuesday so that he would know who the candidates would be.
They were posing as other like-minded individuals, so I'm sure that they were going along with his, racial conspiracy theories and his support for starting, this race war before the election.
Court documents say Prieto believed he was creating a team to carry out the shooting, with himself as the leader and the 2 undercover officers helping. He sold an AK and AR-style rifles to an undercover agent with the goal of that agent helping him carry out the shooting.
And that's the difference between, you get people online who just, go onto a bulletin board or, onto social media and they just say crazy things. They're looking for people who are not just saying crazy things, but are actually looking to, execute a plan, like this.
Richelsoph says though Prieto did not injure or kill anyone, prosecutors were able to get him on his intent to carry out the crimes.
Now, Richelsoph says if convicted on the charges of firearms trafficking, transfer of a firearm for use in a hate crime, and possession of an unregistered firearm, Prieto faces a maximum of 55 years in prison. Reporting live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Sarah Robinson for Arizona's Family.
Some doctors